Welcome to this Windows channel, and this is the tech news for Wednesday, November 11, 2015. And today in our news, we have Google Chrome. The Google Chrome team basically has stated that starting in April 2016, there will be no more support for Windows XP and Windows Vista. I don't know if you guys remember, but Google Chrome was to stop the Windows XP support earlier this year, but they finally backed down on that decision. But now with a retired Windows XP that is not worth it and really goes down, it's close to going to below 10% now in market share. And Windows Vista, which even though it's supported by Microsoft till 2017, Google probably looked at the market share of Vista and said, we're not going to use that anymore. It's not worth it to do a version for Vista. So if you're on XP and Vista, you will lose the Google Chrome support and updates as of April 2016. And if you're on Mac, all versions of Mac that are 10.6, 0.7, and 0.8 will also be discontinued for Google Chrome. So if you're on an older version of the operating system, either you'll have to upgrade, or if you can't upgrade, unfortunately, you'll lose the support of Google Chrome as of April 2016 for Mac also. In other news, Xbox gets Windows 10 tomorrow, but also tomorrow there are going to be probably like three major things happening with Microsoft. The Xbox update to Windows 10. There's going to be the Windows 10 mobile official release, 10.586. And we pretty much think that tomorrow is also going to be the release of the fall update for everybody. So we'll be looking at our Windows updates tomorrow for sure to see if we get this and receive this update. Also, yesterday we were on Patch Tuesday, and Windows 10 received, of course, a cumulative update. And we have a little more detail today of the cumulative update. Microsoft has released these updates. And by the way, if you're on Windows Vista 7 and 8.1, you also had updates yesterday, as much as 14 or 15 updates, depending on your configuration and your Windows version. On Windows 10, the cumulative update details have been released as first a security update for Kerberos to address security feature bypass. Another one for a file called tdx.system to address elevation of privileges. There was a Microsoft .NET Framework update, security update to address an elevation of privilege. Elevation of privilege means that if somebody gets through this flaw, you can actually, even if you're not an administrator, you can actually become an administrator through this flaw. Security update to Windows to address remote code execution, meaning that somebody could, from another area, execute some malicious code in your computer. Cumulative security update for Edge and for Internet Explorer, meaning that both browsers probably had security flaws, and these are for Internet Explorer are probably also on Windows 7 and 8.1, by the way. And finally, Microsoft Security Advisory update to Hyper-V to address CPU weakness. And security update for Windows Hyper-V also happening here, so which is the virtualization of Windows. So these are the details. It's nice to see a little more details on all the updates for Windows 10. And of course, if you haven't done so already, if you're on Vista 7, 8.1, and Windows 10, check your Windows updates to make sure that you're on the latest updates. In our last bit of news, Microsoft has increased the prices in the Windows Store for some markets. And the reason why? Of course, the very high value of the US dollar. The Microsoft Store apps are usually in US dollars, and what happens is, depending on the market you are, they will change that or will do a conversion to your local currency. But with the very strong US dollar lately, it means that many markets actually have, a problem or a weak currency compared to the US dollar. So it means that some markets like Canada, I can give you an example. I believe that the Minecraft here was $9.99 and now it's $11.59, meaning that it's been boosted because of the exchange. There were some examples of Brazil that were packing a pretty big exchange rate. Really a big change. So it's sad to hear that this is happening, but unfortunately, that's what happens with currency. You know, here our Canadian dollar has been really going down compared to the US dollar. A year and a half ago, we were pretty much equal, a dollar for a dollar, and now Canadian dollar is like 74 or 75 cents for US compared to the US currency. So it really changes the prices on US stuff. So basically, they had to do so to keep the good margin of profits, probably also for the creators of these apps. So that was the news for today, Wednesday, November 11, 2015. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, problems, share it with us. We'll try to help you if we can. Why not subscribe to our channel? You'll be informed when new videos are online. If you have comments, well, I just said that. If you give us thumbs up if you like our videos, helps us in the ratings on YouTube. Don't forget, every Tuesdays from 3 to 5 p.m., that's Eastern Time, North America, or 20 to 2200 hours Universal Time, we have our live show where we answer your questions. And it's always fun to have all of your questions. Very good questions also, by the way. And thank you so much for following us. Thank you, and hope to see you again.